I'm a nice guy. I'm a real nice guy. And because I'm a nice guy, and because I'm the go time list, I have hope I'm going to do something you didn't expect. I am going to use my amazing, brilliant, analytical mind to help one Pep Guardiola. It gets real. Pep, I'm here to assist. Um, your boy is struggling. Your boy is struggling. He's having it hard. And we are enjoying the Lep era. And I do feel that based off of all of Pep's successes that he's had, it is only fair that he gets cooked. So I've been enjoying the cook session, but I woke up one day and say, Half Hope, what is the tagline of this channel? Of course, we do comedy, we do skits, and I'm an entertainer. And I like to entertain people. I'm an entertainer. But I have to still adhere to the tagline of the show, which is of this channel, which is this is the home of football analysis. The home of football analysis. There are many places that do football analysis, but this is the home of football analysis. This is where it was born. So I've got to take it back to the core of like how this channel started, which is full amazing analysis. So Pep, you're struggling, and it is hard. And I'm here to say that Pep, there is an answer here. There is a remedy, and there's a way that you can help things. But you're going to have to do something drastic. So let's first deal with the purple porcupine in the room. Is this proof that Rodri deserved the Ballon d'Or? And it just shows you how amazing of a player he is. No. It shows that Rodri is very important to this team. It shows the key part he plays into this team. But Rodri is not the reason why they're losing now. I've been watching football for a long time, guys. A pretty long time. And you'd have to have next to zero ball knowledge to tell me that the greatest DM of all time, let's just say he's the greatest DM of all time, that the greatest DM of all time, a team with the wealth and the amount of resources that City have, because they don't have this amazing DM, they've lost 7 times in 9 games. That math doesn't math up. 7 losses in 10 games because you don't have a DM, the math doesn't math up. And you'd have to be a fool to think that because you don't have a DM, that is feasible. It doesn't make sense. Anybody who understands football will know this. Now, if you're a new guy that's stats guys and all about the stats on the G and everything, and you're like a Twitter football guy, oh yeah, then it's true. But you're a moron. With all due disrespect, you're a moron and you're stupid. So again, this isn't for the idiots. If you're an idiot or a moron, stop watching this vid, please. If you have ball knowledge and you speak fluent ball, keep watching. So no. Because the problem is very simple. And I'm shocked that Pep hasn't really seen what he has to do. And I know why he's not doing it. A DM is important. Of course, it's very important. And I think it's shocking that you don't have a replacement DM. But look, again, I'm here to help you. So it's not about, okay, you should. There's no should would. This is the reality. Your main DM is out and you don't have a replacement DM. What do you do? How do you find a solution? So I'm here to bring in a solution. And Pep has to realize that you can't play the same way that you're playing without a DM. Now, maybe you thought that you could, because there have been times where you've played without Rodri and you've won games, but it is obvious to say that, okay, this team simply is not functioning in an effective enough manner to win games without a DM. Because, see, what people are missing is, I would maybe buy the whole Rodri thing if their replacement DM came in and did a worse job. Then I'm like, I get it. But what I try to explain to guys is that people keep ignoring the Euro final. Rodri came off, Zubimendi came on, and they looked better. Hence why I call him the B-Tech Zubimendi, because someone needs to convince me that Rodri is better than Zubimendi. Someone needs to convince me that if Zubimendi played for Man City, he wouldn't be as good as Rodri, if not better. So I'm not sure he's better than Zubimendi because I watched that Euro final. I saw what Zubimendi did and I was like, wait a minute. This guy is the same, if not better than Rodri. And they went ahead and won the game. And Mendy was one of the best players on that pitch in the second half. So the thing here is, if City had a replacement DM and they were still losing games, they'd be like, wow, this shows how good Rodri is. But they're literally playing without a DM. And they're using players who are not DMs. So you can't praise Rodri because players who are not DMs are playing like trash. You can't do that because they're not DMs. You can only praise Rodri if actual DMs are doing a much lesser job than Rodri. You can't chastise guys who are not DMs doing a lesser job than Rodri when they are not DMs. So, I gave you the exhibit A. So, this was, where's my screen? Don't worry, guys. Let me bring myself in. There we go. No, okay, let's. All right, there we go. So there we go. So, there we go. This is me. So, this was the setup. This was the setup against Juventus. So what's wrong here? These two, Grealish and Gundogan. In a transition, these guys are going to get destroyed. Having Grealish and Gundogan here, this means that in a transition, you're going to get killed. So the idea is for City, they just believe that just based off the quality and the talents of a Doku, De Bruyne, Silva, Grealish, Gundogan, they're going to figure out a way to create chances or score a goal, create chances for Haaland to score a goal. But that simply is not happening. They had 60% possession. Juve had 30% possession, they had 60% possession, but at 60% possession, how many chances did they create? How much did Gregorio have to actually save? How many shots on target did they have? And sometimes it gets worse, because sometimes you have a situation where it's sometimes this and sometimes this dude here is, let's remove it, is your boy. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Did they come? Well, they're saying that he should be called Savi, not Savini anymore. Something like this. So the issue here is, you're not playing with a DM. Neither of these guys are DMs. So with City and how they play in terms of their high line, how proactive they are, and how much they push guys high up, these guys are easy to destroy in a transition. Because Bernardo Silva and Gundogan, they don't know how to play the DM position, because if a DM position, you know how to position yourselves off the ball. You know how to intercept those passes that are coming. You know how to read plays. Go ask a Kante, go ask a McClelly, go ask a Busquets, go ask a Zubimendi, go ask a Rodri. Silva and Gundogan, they do several things well. But in terms of a DM and protecting the transition and protecting the defense, they don't do that. So the issue is that we don't have a DM. There's only one thing you can do. And Pep, you won't like this. Sit deeper. Because when you sit deeper and you give up possession, that is going to be crazy to Pep, and he'll never do it. But you sit a bit deeper, you give up possession. What does that do? It gives you more space. What does that do? It protects the defense. What does that do as well? No more transitions. That transition that really harms you, it is no longer an issue anymore. And what this now does is it protects the defense. It gives Haaland more space. It gives Savini more space. It gives Doku more space. So rather than having those 1v1 situations, you may now have transitional situations. And for Pep, you now have to, and this is where it comes to training. I have to now train your guys to be in 2-3 passes, let's have a shot on target. Rather than 6-7 passes, in 2-3 passes, let us get that ball to Haaland, a shot on goal. Because people forget, people think that I'm like a KDB hater. But I'm real. There are very few players that I want in a counter-attack than KDB. There are very few players who in a transition will know the right pass to make and can execute that pass. KDB is one of the best players in the world on a counter-attack, where you have to think quick, think fast, and execute. So on a counter, when City sits back, they soak in pressure, they allow the team to come onto them, and then you quickly win back possession and you hit them quick on the counter-attack. KDB is the best guy to receive. And for Haaland, he has all the space in the world. We all remember that goal that Haaland scored against PSG in the UCL, which was on a breakaway in the Signal Iduna Park. Haaland on a breakaway with KDB feeding him, that would be huge. That would be amazing. But you see, for Pep, this is completely against his philosophy. This is completely against his way of playing. But Pep, you're not here to win your way. You're here to win. You're not paid to win the Pep way. You're paid to win. And I'm sorry, with the way this team is currently playing under this current approach and the fact that you don't have a replacement DM, this is the only way that you can play. You have to give up possession. You have to give up control. And you have to now counter. You now have to play quickly. You now have to play direct. I now have to allow your guys like Savinho, Doku, De Bruyne to move the ball a lot quicker and play in transitions and give Haaland a lot more space to get into those channels and to execute. You do that, the team will look a lot more effective. But the thing though is, with something like that, okay, let me remove that. Something like that comes training. And a lot of training will be needed to say what's up. A lot of training will be needed in order for that to be something that you'd be able to say what's up with. So the reality of the matter is, the reality of the matter is, Pep, you're going to have to change your approach. Now, people see, and here's the thing: people will say that why should he change his philosophy when his philosophy has brought him so much success? And I see, I'm going to do it like a tier 1 video. I'm working on a tier 1 video very soon. Shout out to the members up there. I'm working on a tier 1 video out there because I feel that this is a huge test of his management. And what the football gods are saying to Pep is, you're going to have to change drastically. You're going to have to alternate because it is obvious that this team and these players are not responding to the approach that you've given them. And again, I know Pep will not change. I know Pep won't do this. So I'm just doing this for a laugh. And I think Pep is just hoping that Plan A just comes into force. And then it may come into force against United. They may play United, who are trash, beat them 3-4-0, Manchester derby, and that could give them the impetus to now say what's up. That may happen. But I just feel that, and it's a question that I ask is like, so you're incapable of giving up possession of the ball. You're incapable of sitting deeper. Because again, that's the main thing we have here. You don't have a DM. You literally don't have a player who knows how to play that DM position. It ain't Bernardo Silva. It ain't Gundogan. It ain't Rico Lewis. It ain't KDB. No player knows how to play that position apart from Rodri. So the fact that you literally do not have a DM, you have to change the way that you play. You've got to change your approach. Because playing the way that you're playing without a DM, that's easy food for any team. Specifically a team that plays direct and plays quickly. And we're living in a world right now where teams are much more physical, they're much more athletic, and they play a more higher intensity game that is a lot more frenetic and a lot more direct. So every team looking at Pep saying, these guys don't have a DM. And we're looking at how they're playing, and we're looking at those guys they have in midfield. When we have the ball, we are going to cause these guys issues all day, every day. All day, every day. But Pep, again, I'm only here to help. I come in peace. So either you want to take my help, or if you view me as an enemy and as an ops like Drake, and reject it. But Pep, I love you. I appreciate you. Me gusto. Buenos dias, amigo. Buenos dias, amigo. Por favor, buenos dias, amigo. I'm only here to help, bro. I'm only here to help, man. But we'll see what the boy does. One love. Think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.